From Horton the Elephant to Cat in the Hat and Gertrude McFuzz, you can experience all the classic Dr. Seuss characters come to life in a new musical.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinzeth is live at Socastee High School this morning, showing us a sneak peek into the Seussical.
That's right, and this is a cool, essential part of the process that you don't normally see. So we are backstage in hair and makeup, and there's a lot going on back here. So talk about, everything that goes in to all of this prep work. I mean, it's not like people just show up and go on stage. There's a lot to it.
So every kid in the show is actually going to get some sort of makeup done by someone in this room. The Who's, we really want them to look like that, stereotypical Who with the cute button nose that you kind of like see, kind of from the live action Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. So all of them are really going to try to make sure they have that cute little button nose. And then our jungle animals, we ordered stencils, and we're actually going to airbrush animal print on their face. So they're kind of like cross between animal and human. So it's really cool, but definitely a lot of work, which is why we're here this early. But a lot of different ideas. We've been, close your eyes. We've been brainstorming for the past few days of what'll work, what won't work, what shows up on stage, maybe that's a little too much, that's not enough. So it's definitely a trial and error type of thing.
Yeah, and it's definitely a more stripped down version of the show. So we're trying to make them still have their humanity and look a little more humanized than they would in like a Dr. Seuss book, or make them a little more relatable,
Absolutely.
in terms of the story and how they look.
It's like a mesh between everything.
Exactly.
And it's fascinating to watch. I mean, they're even airbrushing on makeup. Maybe that'll be my next thing.
Amanda, thank you. Seussical, the musical, starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday. We'll have all the times for you listed on WPDE.com. From Horton the Elephant to Cat in the Hat and Gertrude McFuzz, you can experience all the classic Dr. Seuss characters come to life in a new musical.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinzeth is live at Socastee High School this morning, showing us a sneak peek into the Seussical.
Yes, and we are getting to see some of the behind-the-scenes work that all comes together to really make the show pop. And I'm here with some of the members of the tech crew. So talk about everything that happens. I mean, there's a lot of work leading up to showtime to make it all look great.
That's what it says.
So we've actually been starting the rehearsal process since December, and we were really pushed back with the whole week with the snow and everything. So they just started working on our set 2 weeks ago. And it really all came together just insanely quick.
Wow, well, yeah, and it looks amazing. And talk about what you guys do. I mean, you're in charge of sound and lights and stuff like that, as well as everything.
So I'm the stage manager, so I'm in charge of everyone. I do a little bit, I'm in charge of all the cast and making sure they're here on time, and then I make sure that everyone does their job correctly.
And I run the board. I help with programming. I help set up the lights and then run them during actual shows.
And this is the stuff that really, it really goes in and makes the show amazing. It's, not just one thing, it's all these different things. And I really want to try this. So can you show me how to use the spotlight?
Yeah, for sure. We have it said this is the dowser, which controls how bright it is.
Okay.
And this is what we use as a handle.
So I just point this here. Okay, so I need,
to
found him.
Halfway, and there you go. And then this, where you're holding it, if you twist it, will control how big the circle is.
Oh.
And that's really the main focus to it, is just moving smoothly.
I like it. All right, run around, see if I can keep it on you. If I make it bigger, it makes it easier.
It does a little bit.
Woo! Oh.
It's pretty good.
Hey, if you guys need if you need somebody to step in and give you a hand this weekend, let me know. This is fun.
Amanda, thank you. Seussical, the musical, starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday, and we'll have all the times listed for you on WPDE.com. From Horton the Elephant to Cat in the Hat to Gertrude McFuzz, you can experience all the classic Dr. Seuss characters come to life in a new musical.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinzeth is live for us at Socastee High School this morning, showing us a sneak peek into the Seussical.
That's right. Yeah, Socastee is certainly well known for all the productions. And talk about what people can expect when they come to see Seussical the musical.
Oh my goodness, you're going to see over 55 kids on stage in the cast alone, and then there's another 30 that we have involved in our tech team that and it's completely student run for the most part, and it's a really cool experience for the kids, but the audience is going to be blown away by the amount of talent that we have on the stage this year. Such a great cast, and they're doing so many wonderful things.
Well, it's really amazing. I mean, you know, all the students, all the work they put into it, how it all comes together. And then, of course, you know, the people that come watch the show, they make it happen too because they bring energy, right?
Absolutely. These kids, this particular group of kids really feeds off of the audience's participation, and when they're enjoying the show, the kids just live in that moment of having that community support.
Absolutely. And how does it feel for you guys to watch all this come to fruition?
Oh, yes, it's a huge task. We've been working on it since October is when we started casting the show, and so to watch it slowly grow and this ball that rolls into this amazing project that comes together with over 30 volunteers that participate and help us to make the sets and the wigs and the makeup and the costumes. Everything has got a personal touch to it, which also makes it really unique for these kids to have that personal attention from people who volunteer their time to be here and make that happen for them.
Absolutely. Well, it looks amazing. It's going to be amazing on stage. We'll have a sneak peek in a little bit, and you're going to want to watch these kids because you might see them on the big screen in the future.
It looks amazing. Thank you, Amanda. Seussical the musical starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday. We'll have all the times listed for you on WPDE.com. From Horton the Elephant to Cat in the Hat to Gertrude McFuzz, you can experience all the classic Dr. Seuss characters coming to life in a new musical.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live for us at Socastee High School this morning, showing us a sneak peek into the Seussical.
That's right, yes, and I am here with the Cat in the Hat. There's, you know, practice going on in the background, and talk about the show, what people can expect.
I am so excited for this show. This has got to be my favorite show that I have ever done. The whole cast, the crew, the teachers, everyone has put their blood, sweat, and tears into this show, and it is going to be more amazing than anyone could ever hope.
I love that, yes, the energy. Talk about being on stage and being a big part of this.
When those stage lights hit my face, man, am I alive. It's just the whole atmosphere. This stage was worked on so hard, and there is just so much love put into everything, and every inch, every single detail on this stage was just perfectly made for us, for the cast.
Yes, it's really impressive how everything comes together, and the talent is amazing. And you actually plan on continuing to do this in your future?
I do plan on continuing this in my my life, in my career. I've been accepted to a couple colleges. Haven't made a decision yet, but I'm very hopeful, and I'm very excited to make a decision because it's going to be fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, it is. I'm really excited.
Yeah, this is leading your way there. Then this will be your last production here, right?
Yes, it will. This will be my very last production. It's quite sad for me, actually. I've grown up doing this. I've never had a time where I'm not doing a show or working on a show, so as my last big show, I'm really excited.
That's right. Well, your last big show here, and we
of
know we'll look for you
Boom.
on stage at other places, and definitely come to watch all the action.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. Seussical the musical starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday, and we'll have all the times listed for you on WPDE.com.